welcome to the 114th solo episode. This space is for you, for the one who's been through so much and is still choosing to show up. I'm Esther Buerki, author of Living Without Fear and co-creator of the Amazon bestseller Inspired Journeys. You might be going through something or simply needing a moment to pause, to breathe, to feel seen. Whatever brought you here, I'm honored to be with you. If today's episode speaks to you or brings someone to mind, please pass it on. Let's keep spreading light. And if you want to stay close, subscribe to my newsletter or connect with me on YouTube. Your presence, your heart, your time, they mean the world to me. Thank you for being here. And today, I'd like to share with you what I experience whenever I go to see my father in his elderly home. There is one predominant trigger which comes up. It has nothing to do with traveling back to the town where I spent my first 20 years. It has nothing to do with the elderly home. No, I love this place and I love the staff there. They are so sweet to the elderly people. I always admire them and it is always a joy for me to talk to them. Now, the trigger is my father and his behavior. You'd say, come on, he's 90 and you're nearly 30 years younger, and he still triggers you. But it is the truth. I cannot believe it myself, and I'm always working on myself before I go to see my father. Last time, I told myself many times in advance, let him be the way he is. He is still the big patriarchal man, although he's very fragile in his body. But his mind still functions the old way. Do you also have such a person in your life? What he triggers in me is the feeling of not being good enough. I thought I was over this. I've been working on this in the past years constantly, and in my daily life, it rarely comes up again. But it comes up whenever I see my father. Why? He would never have praise for me. He never told me, wow, this is great what you've done. No, he always told me that I wasn't good. I could be better. Of course, I owe him a lot for this because it made me strong. I always tried to reach out for more, do more, be better. It pushed me and still pushes me to leave my comfort zone. But during these weekly visits at his elderly home, his patriarchal behavior became predominant since the death of my mom. I know he's suffering a lot from it, but it is no excuse for treating his daughter, and only his daughter, not his son, in a mean way and telling me that I'm wrong to what I say, to what I do while I'm with him. Nothing is okay, and he very rarely thanks me for anything. Let him. I constantly repeated to myself in my mind during the couple of hours of my stay. Let him. But on my 1-hour drive back, I felt that the feeling of not being good enough or even of being bad came up whatever I tried to think. I put on loud music to distract me. I listened to an uplifting podcast, But when I got off the car at home, I still could feel it. But then I checked my emails and read a very kind message by a friend of mine, and I realized I'm in a friendly universe. My surrounding is a positive one. My sons or my neighbors are part of a very kind universe. And slowly but steadily, I could let go of my feelings of not being good enough or even bad. Why do I tell you this story? Because I want to share with you that even when you think you are done with some emotions, some old triggers may pop up one day and you have to deal with them again. And they help you to get even stronger or to work through them on a different level. They are a beautiful challenge to evolve, and feeling not good enough is such a common feeling. Most of the people have it or had it. We are not alone in this. So I take those emotions that my father triggers every week to work with myself again and again. I start by telling myself, Esther, you are good enough. You're totally enough. You're doing the right things. You're totally okay. When this doesn't work, I go deeper. I ask the little girl in me, what do you need right now? And what comes up most of the time, I don't feel seen by all I do for our Father. So I tell this little girl, I see you and I feel you, and I know that this weekly visits to your Father triggers so many old feelings in you, because your Father tells you again that you're wrong. But I know you are not wrong. You are a beautiful being and you deserve to be seen and loved. If your Father cannot give you this, I give it to you. And those words are always so soothing to me. It might not work right away for you, but keep on talking to this little girl or this little boy in you. It takes time to make it work. It needs repetition. And you might experience, as I do as well, some days it works very fast and you feel relieved. And some days it doesn't work at all or only after a long time. Some days you need some other positive experiences to override the negative feelings. The most important thing is, don't give up. When I started a few years ago, I wanted to quit again as well, because I thought, this doesn't work. How can other people tell me that I can override the negative? It might have worked with them, but I'm different, and it is not working with me. I hear you, and I fully understand you. It takes time. It needs patience, a lot of patience, but it is worth it. Life will never be the same. You won't have challenging weeks anymore. The time you spent in a desperate state will shorten over time. It might only last a day or a few hours. I can tell you that I don't spend anymore a whole hour in a shitty state. Meanwhile, I'm able to change my state faster. I'm so grateful for all the work I've done. And if you need help with this process, let me know. I'm very grateful to guide you because I know myself. It is important to have a coach who gives you the techniques to end the suffering. Also, if this episode touched you, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts on Instagram, YouTube, or per email. Thank you, dear listener, for spending your precious time with me. You're amazing, and you're a gift to everyone who crosses your path. If no one has told you this today, let me say it again. You're worthy, you deserve to be loved, and you matter. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you next week.